welcome to Craft Time. Tonight we're going to make a yardstick swag. This is a very easy craft and it'll be one that you can work with the kids. To start off, you need a yardstick. And tonight we're going to make ours with paper twist. Where is it? What we start off by doing is taking your paper twist, and you need 12 inches, pieces 12 inches long. So cut your 12 inches. And then we untwist it. I think this is the worst part of it, getting it untwisted. There we go. Then you just fold it in half, scrunch it up, and we're going to do this one with glue tonight, with Scotch tape rather than glue. So this is something that the children can do. And then you just tape around the edges. So this is a 12-inch, and we need quite a few of them. Just keep unwrapping them. This is where if you have a group of them, you can all get together and make these up ahead of time. Scrunch up the end, and then just take the tape, wrap it around. There two. Now we need one more. And scrunch this up. Tape it around. Okay, now, in order to make a hanger so that it'll hang up, what I have done, and you'll see that I quite often use what is available, and this was a stem of flowers that we had, and we'll just break it off with the clippers. It'll be nice if it broke. Whoops. There it goes. And then we'll just bend this around, and you can make like a little hanger. There we go. And we will hang that at the center of our yardstick. And again, we're just going to tape it on. I think I'll use a couple pieces, reinforce that so it'll stay on real good. There. I'll get the other side. That'll tape. If you had just regular wire, you could use that, but why not use what we have? So that'll be what you're going to hang it with. And then these pieces we will tape on at every 4 inches. So the first one on this end will go at 32 inches. And that's an advantage of having a yardstick, is that it's all measured out for you. So you just tape it on right there. Then we can start on this edge. Let's take this one on at 4. Now we have to make a few more. This little twist, it has a little hole in it, but we're going to put that at the back end and you'll never even know it. I've been told that if you sprinkle this paper twist with water, it's easier to untwist. But I didn't do that. It doesn't seem to be too hard. So the next one is going to go at 28. I'll take that one down. Then I might, just for a variety, start working on the little doilies that are in the center there. What we need to do is take a paper doily. I'll tell you. And then, again, we're just going to scrunch these together. And tape it. There's one. Just keep taping. Two. Let's see. I've made up a few of these just to speed this along. So we've got it at 28. And the next one would be 24. Whoops. I got the tape all stuck together. Then I guess you could have the kids figure out where they should be taped at. And that would be a good math class for them. Next one's at 24. And the next one is 20. Now, to work on the bow for the center, you need a piece that's 36 inches long, unraveled, and then what I've done here is you just take it and kind of overlap it in the center, and then just scrunch it down. And we'll just tape that. And just kind of fluff it out. The tail's down. And what do we need? A couple more on the end of this one. That one's 4. This one will be 8. This one we'll put at 12. The last one will be at 16. Tape that all down. Flip up. So now we have to make a lot more of these. Take our doilies, cut them right in half, scrunch them together, just put tape right in the center, that'll just hold it. Now how many do we need? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting there. And actually, wouldn't have to use doilies. You could just use flowers, or you could use big swigs of grasses, or you could even use pine cones, whatever you want, however you want to do it. Okay, I think we're getting there. Now to finish this bow, I think I'm going to make this one a little bit different than the last one. I have to turn it over so that I think what I'm going to do is take another piece, and I'll just fold this into the center. Fold this one into the center. Tape it again. Right around. And I think what I'm going to, let's see. Not quite sure what I'm going to do. I think that's good. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do is put this one, cross it right over on top of the other one. I think I'm going to glue this one. So I think I've got my hot glue gun going here, so I think I'm going to glue this one right down the center here. Glue that one on. This one, I kind of angle it up. Maybe not. Just glue that on there. Just glue it like that. Angle that one up there. That down. There we go. Now, what we need is some flowers, and I've got a bag of flowers here. So, what I'm going to do is take one of my doilies and take one of these little flowers, and I think I'm going to tape it. On there. Then what I'm going to do is start at the outside edge. I think I'm going to glue this. And you just kind of sneak it right under there. Glue that on. There's one. And, well, I think I'm going to tape this because I'm going to burn my fingers. So we'll tape this on. And we'll glue the back. Place that under there. Back down. Yeah, a few more to go. Just tape that on. Little glue. Now in the center, I think I'm only going to do 3 on each side. Let me just finish these 3 on the sides, and then we'll see how we're coming along. One. Then I'm going to look at the center of this thing and sort of decide what it is that I want to do in there. There's that one. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long. And you wouldn't have to use the hot glue. If you had the kids, you could just use regular glue. But it would take longer to stick. And actually, if I had lots of different kinds of flowers, you could put a different flower on in between each petal. Okay, now I want to work on the center thing here. I think what I'm going to do is take another doily, cut that in half, and I guess we'll scrunch that up. Maybe not quite as much. And I'll do a bottom half for that. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is then I'm going to glue these together. That's how I'll do this. Okay, then we'll just glue this on. Up there. Glue stick. Need more glue. Now for the center flower, what have I got here? This big one. I think I might do that. What I think what I'll do is just cut off and just put the couple purple ones on the side. Try that. So we'll glue down the big one. I can get the glue stick to stay in there. I don't think we're going to need that right yet. So we'll glue this down. Some glue on these purple ones. See where I can stick it. There. A little more. See how this. I think I might need a little bit more. And a little bit more on that. Stick that right in there. Maybe just this one last little bud on the end. And I think this is it. You can see that. And that didn't take very long. And I think, just to show you some other ideas that you could have fun with this is you can use just regular material. And you could use contrasting colors and make your little, let's see here. Whoops. You could just make your bow, and then you put these like this, and then come out from the sides with these. And the thing that I wanted to show you tonight is about glue and how you can make your own craft ribbon out of just regular material, because craft ribbon gets to be quite pricey if you're using a whole lot of it. And I have this wonderful formula, except I can't find it right now. Here it is. And this is gooey glue. And to make gooey glue, you need 1 heaping tablespoon of cornstarch and you mix it up with a half a cup of water, and you stir it up in a pan on the stove until it gets to be clear and bubbly, and then you let it cool off, and then you have glue, and it really works as a nice craft glue. You make it up anytime you want. It's just cornstarch and water, and kids get it all over them. It washes right off. But to make your craft ribbon, you can take the gooey glue and you make it a little less gooey. You use 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch to 1.5 cups of boiling water. And you stir it up in your pan until it gets to be clear, and then you end up with something like this. And in order to make your ribbon, if you can take a piece of material, you could use a whole yard of material if you wanted to do the whole big thing, and then you could cut up little strips of material. You just have to make more gooey glue. And you stick your ribbon into the bag, and then gush it all around. This is lots of fun for the kids. So when it's all saturated with that good gook, kind of take it out of the bag. And the best bet is to just kind of hold the bag, and then you can just get out as much as you possibly can of the stuff. And then what you do, seal up the bag, is you run over to your ironing board and you lay this out on it, and you iron it. And when you're all done, you have this nice, I don't know if you can even hear it, how stiff it is. It's really quite stiff, and it's just like craft ribbon. And you can make it all by yourself, and you can make it any color, any kind of material you have. Works wonderful. Wonderful idea. I think now on this other one, if what we could also do is, I don't have it. I was going to say you could just make a little, well, you could, I can't find the little piece of material I have, but you can just make a bow and just set that right in there, and just even have a bow. You don't even have to use flowers. Well, I think that's what we have on our yardstick swag for tonight, and what we'll do now is take a quick little break, and we'll be back, and we're going to have Boo Boo Bunny. So we'll be back. Stay tuned.
He protects all living things in the forest. But he can't do it alone. Please don't play with matches. Put out your campfires. And never, ever forget the words of Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
I'm Mimi McClellan, and this is Craft Time. Welcome back. Right now we're going to focus on making a Boo Boo Bunny. And for you that don't know what a Boo Boo Bunny is, it's made out of a little face cloth, and in this little tummy here you put ice, or one of those balls, plastic ice, and when the child has a little boo-boo, you can put the Boo Boo Bunny on there and make it feel better. So this is a quick little craft, and it's kind of cute. To start out, let's put him over there. All you need is just a face cloth. And what you do is you just fold one edge into the center, and then you fold the other edge into the center, and then sort of roll each side up. Roll each side up. And then you fold it in half, and then these will become the ears. And you kind of have to squinch this and twist it around to make the head. And then take a rubber band and just circle it around the head. And then you can fix his ears a little bit. There's base. And then right in the front we'll put a little dab of glue. And you put your eyeballs, little wiggle eyes. Or if you really wanted to, you could embroider eyes. Then if you got really exciting, you could put whiskers on it. And then, so that's basic. Whoops. Then we need a piece of ribbon. And we just tie that right around his head. A little bow. And then the fun part is you get a big fluffy cotton ball. Put a big blob of glue on the back. Then you stick on his tail. And then you have your Boo Boo Bunny. Now I like to make little pink ones for the girls and blue ones for the boys. And just in case you didn't quite get how that little twist of it is made, I'll do it one more time because it's sort of, you can't see it very well. So you roll up your edges into the center, and then just fold this in half for the ears. Kind of twist it so, and keep your fingers in there. And then we'll just put the rubber band around the nose and fluff up his ears, and there you have it. So that's our little Boo Boo Bunny for tonight, and I hope you'll have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed watching us tonight, and come again when we'll be on next time on Craft Time, and have fun crafting. Good night.